Hello, my name's Serenity. This is a reading for all Aquarius. It's a general reading for all Aquarius with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If it resonates with you, please like, share and follow. For those who want to donate, the link is below. I send you love and light. This is the spread for all, general spread for all Aquarius with Sun, Moon and Venus rising, as to what they have learnt in 2018, what Spirit wants to share with them, and what advice is given for 2019. Okay, first card you got here is going beyond normal. Okay, so in 2018, right, what you should be proud of is that you went beyond normal. On the path of life, there are deciding moments where we can choose to go with the mainstream, or we can dare to take a bolder, more authentic and trusting way, even if it seems riskier or less safe. Aquarius, to rely solely on logic and science without incorporating the mysterious and magical is a recipe for an existence that is far too dry. The sacred rebel within our hearts will always choose a juicy approach to life. You are currently approaching such a choice, Aquarius. You could say that the choice is about balance. It is less about choosing to honor either art or science, gardening or architecture, and more about integrating all approaches so that you enhance rather than hinder your life journey. Aquarius, placing science or architecture above all else kills off the rebellious heart. Steadfastly rely on logic, proof and complete set of plans to measure and dictate outcomes will suffocate the soul. Basing decisions on limited factors with an imbalanced measure of success is unnecessarily limiting. This approach prevents us from living freely, spontaneously, and with trust that we can rebel against the need for things to go strictly according to plan. Choose to value decisions based on passion and instinct, and trust in life enough to embrace it as an adventure and let it unfold as it will. There is a time and a place for logic, strategy, planning, and measurable outcomes, Aquarius. These are not bad tools to have, but we must be vigilant not to worship them or allow them to squash our less rational but equally valuable decision-making tools. Intuition, feelings, and those things you know, without knowing how you know them. The flowing inspirational energy of the heart may have no conceivable basis in logic or reason and still be uncannily accurate. To remain rebellious, we must not sacrifice the art of emotions, instincts, passion, and intuition for the science of logic and strict planning. On the other hand, Aquarius, gardening and the art to do provide us with a plan, albeit more loosely held. This plan still requires us to set aside time, to draw upon reliable methods and to prepare certain tools. However, there is also a healthy dose of organic flow, responsiveness, and trust in the creative process of bringing something to life. This leads to the cultivation of the most beautiful, abundant, successful gardening and the most vivid healing art. Aquarius, you are being asked to stay open to the intuitive approach in your life, your work, your creative as well as your spiritual journey. The intuitive approach can liken to the method of a gardener or an artist. There is a sense of what might work where, and a loose or even detailed plan. But how can a plan is carried out will depend on the response to the flow of its surroundings. There is no need to control the situation, but rather a desire to nurture an idea to fruition. You may have pressures around you from the world or from your own conditioned nature to do things according to the rules, to a deadline, or to the accepted mainstream view that you need a well thought out plan for success in a commercial venture. However, Sometimes the best plan is to do what feels intuitively truthful in the moment and to trust that you're being led towards your own growth, Aquarius. Adopting this approach means you have to do far less planning and far more living. It is pure and heart-centered way to manifest your art, your life path and your essence in practical expression in the world. It involves a willingness to be led by nature instead of trying to control the powerful force of life, which is a bit like trying to fit a proverbial ocean in a teacup. It is far more intelligent to allow the ocean to be the ocean and to learn to swim in it rather than trying to cram it into a vessel that is much too small. Aquarius, this oracle brings you a special piece of advice and guidance. You are moving outside of the plan. You're living on the border of what is socially accepted. This is good. This is the fringe dwelling freedom. Others might not see this about you straight away, as you seem pretty normal, but secret eccentric streak is just waiting to show itself. And maybe you are an out and proud fringe dweller, completely comfortable with the way of being. Either way, this oracle brings you the message that you now have a chance to live from the heart more deeply and expressively than ever before. It wants you to realize that this is a legitimate, empowered and creative way to live, and that honors all of who you are. You can give up forcing or squashing yourself down into a very limited set of so-called desirable qualities like intellect and control. Aquarius, if you are yet to relate to this consciously, this oracle brings you the further message that you're going to be breaking with tradition. Perhaps not entirely, but at least in a way that is meaningful to you. This will require you to have courage in your convictions and faith in your heart truths. This will help you and inspire others around you to step out of fear and live more freely and lovingly. You are not necessarily meant to abandon logic and intellect altogether. You are used to them to serve the desires of the heart rather than to place it natural, spontaneous and truthful nature with controlled planning and narrow strategy. It's time to get a bit wild and let nature take its course, Aquarius. Okay? So, I've had a message this year from you already regarding stepping outside the box, being unique. You're not going to be like everyone else. Okay? That's a confirmation in itself. I'm going to pull a card from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel. Right? Because this is what you should be proud of not being the same as everybody else, that you're doing your own thing, Aquarius. Okay, what message from Romance Angel for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Venus rising need to know regarding what they should be proud of for 2018? Past life relationship, you've known each other before. Okay, so some of you have been dealing with a past life relationship, you've known each other before. Okay, it might not be what everybody else is onto, but this is what you're onto now, Aquarius. Okay, but not everybody believes in their soul, that they have a soulmate or connection out there. For all Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Venus rising, what else should they be proud of for 2018 that they've accomplished? Okay, being unique to themselves, not following the crowd, doing their own thing. What other message for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Venus rising into now? You got the 8 of Cups. Some of you are walking away. Could be from a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or their vice versa. It could be from you. Got Scorpio here, Death card. Some of you are walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. You have the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be rushing in to tell you some news. Okay, could be even representing yourself. You could be cutting off this Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Okay. Yep. Sorry, get this down. Yeah, past life relationships. Some of you could be cutting off a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or they're rushing in to tell you some truth, or yourself is. It represents Aquarius. Okay, some of you. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, and some of you are gone within. Some of you are single. Okay, for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising, what do the Spirit want you to learn from this past year, 2018? You have follow your own rhythm. Okay. Again, it's clarifying. Do your own thing. Deep within you, you are moved by an ancient, powerful force that cannot be tamed. It is the rising pulse of your connection to the life force. You feel it in your bones, in your blood, in your heart, and in your belly, where there's something dying within. Your sense is falling away, no longer needed. You sense when it's time to rest and be patiently in transition. You feel the stirring of agitation and restlessness when new life calls you to create, to act, to step forward, and to take risks. You know that you're march to your own beat, and no one else can tell you what your inner rhythms are, and that you must trust in your own timing. You cannot be rushed or forced, nor can you be held back when it's time to burst forth. Life celebrates and supports the natural rise and fall of your inner rhythm. This oracle brings you the special message that you cannot miss what's destined for you, nor will you gain anything by trying to push yourself. Trust in life cycles within, and you will feel the perfect balance between effort and surrender, discipline and letting go. When it's time for the rhythm of rest, you will feel a natural slowing within and be drawn into contemplation and environments that are more gentle, spacious, or nourishing, and perhaps more peaceful. When the rhythm of play beats in your heart, you will reach out to others to connect, dance, converse, sing, make music, make love, and share your wildness. You will be drawn to uplifting groups and places where you can experience positive, energetic exchange. Okay? That's for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Still doing your own thing. Okay? In 2018. And the Spirit wants you to learn from that. Okay? And that's what you learned from this past year. Go within when you need to go within. You go out when you need to go out. When you need to be with people, you be around people. When you need to be by yourself, you'll be by yourself. Okay. What message from Romance Angel Oracle does all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising need to know? You have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So some of you are either codependent or you're dealing with somebody who's codependent. Okay? You've also got the bottom of the deck, you've got reconciliation. So someone from your past is returning to your life. You've got past life, someone from your past, but they suffer with codependency, Aquarius. Okay? But they will be returning. What other message for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising need to know regarding this person who's returning that may have codependency, or you could be yourself, vice versa, you know which one relates with you. But just remember, it's going to have an effect on your relationship if you're not prepared to get help and support to give it up. Okay, vice versa. What other message for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising need to know? You've got the Lovers cards. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Well, you need to choose between two people. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but it's unrequited love. Okay? Some of you could be going through block emotions, not opening up for a new relationship, or it could be delayed for some of you. Okay? Because you need to choose between two people and you're also codependent, or you've got somebody around you, your partner could be codependent and it's affecting their emotions of opening up and sharing love. Right? You've also got the Justice cards and it's reversed, so there's been some injustice in this situation here in the past and in this year with this person because of codependency. Okay? You've also got the Six of Cups reversed. It shows it's a soul tie between you, some memories you're going over of what taken place. Okay, probably going through old pictures, old documents, sitting down there memorizing what's took place in the past. Could be past hurts. You're going over how they hurt you, what it's like. You got to forgive and let things go, Aquarius, as well. It could be you that's partying too hard. Okay, some of you are dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and some of you are dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, and for the advice you're going to get from Spirit that I want you to know about 2018, you have what is already with you, Aquarius. What already is with you? Let me read from the Sacred Rebels what it says. What is already with you? Aquarius with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. You hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around the house for are sitting on top of your head. What you're seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It is so much more wonderful to imagine there's something yet to find. Of course, there is unlimited creative potential and always something more than that can be, yet in this instance, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. That doesn't mean it's the end of your story, although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is with you now. All you need to do is accept this and act with what you have available to you. Aquarius, this is the good news. This particular chapter has a happy ending in store, and that ending will become real for you just as soon as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter. Aquarius, it's better to be completely present in the now. From here, the next phase will naturally happen without force on your part. Aquarius, it might not seem like you have much to start with. Perhaps you feel that all you have is a small, simple choice to make. Perhaps you have a song to begin, an email to send, a conversation to start, or a sketch to let loose. However small, it is enough to get the ball rolling. Don't make the mistake of believing that what you need is behind you, lies with another, or is yet to appear. You have all you need to take the next step in your life, and from that all else will flow. And there is a sweetness to that. It is a small pleasure at first, but one from which greater pleasures can unfulfill. This message is amplified if you have also drawn the oracle of every journey starts with a single step, or the oracle of what do you feel. If this is the case, really pay attention to what's being asked of you here for your own benefit. This oracle also comes with a special guidance for you. You are more ready than you think you are. You are prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead. Although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. All that you need in this moment is just one sweet act of nourishment. Aquarius, that is enough to take you out of your backward nostalgia or regret and forward into what is awaiting you now. Be brave, dig deep within, and enjoy the sweet surrender, Aquarius. Okay? So all you're going into 2019, all what you need, you already have within. You're not going to get it from somebody else because you've got all the answers that you need, and everything you need is within you. Let's see from Dawn and Virtue Romance Angel. What romance is coming for you in 2019? Okay. Let's see what advice Spirit wants you to know about the upcoming year for 2019 coming regarding romance. What message for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Venus rising needs to know regarding romance? You got very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, Aquarius. right? Like I said, you already got all the answers within you. At the bottom of the deck, you've got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay? So your past life, person suffers. Someone's dealing with codependency. You'll know who it is, if it's you or someone you're dealing with. But they are your soulmate. When they'll be coming back, right? There might have been some injustice here. The person might be even emotionally blocked. The person or yourself might even have to choose between two people. Okay? Some of you will be going forward and letting go of people and things that no longer serve you for 2018. You've also got the Seven of Wands, and that's reversed. That's showing that in the past you wasn't actually defending yourself, you wasn't standing your ground. Okay. You've also got the Three of Cups, and that's reversed. Some of you wasn't standing your ground in the three-party situation. Could have been with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That's just some of you. What other message do all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus rising need to know for 2019? You've got the Ten of Pentacles, and that's reversed. So some of you could have even been financially losing money or having disagreements in the family over money. Okay? You've also got the Page of Swords, and that's reversed. So there could be some message that's coming through. Could be from Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, which will be very blunt. Could be some bad news coming through regarding this person. Okay? Could be regarding the finances or lack of finances. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay? Could have lost finance regarding being a three-party situation and you're not standing your ground. Why is the Knight of Swords here for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus rising? That they need to be proud of 2018. You've got the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Some of you could be rushing in to give a message to the Queen of Cups. Or some of you need to be more emotional, using your intuition, more nurturing. Some of you, with the Five of Wands, some of you could be having conflict with the Queen of Cups. Or with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be mental conflict for some of you. Okay, regarding this Queen of Cups. That's from your past life. Some of you with the Two of Pentacles. Some of you could be juggling or confused about what to pick, or between two people in 2018. Okay. Some of you are looking balanced in your life, trying to create balance. It's also shows the sign symbol of infinity. So yes, soulmate connection here for some of you. Why is the Justice card reversed for all Aquarius? But they need to learn from their past. Regarding having to choose between two people. Some of you have got blocked emotions or unrequited love. Could be from a Gemini or a Libra or a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer for some of you. You've got the Emperor, Aries. Some of you could have been some injustice in the past with an Aries. Okay? Or someone who's quite controlling and bullying. For some of you. Some of you definitely could be with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That sometimes this person's very loving, very intuitive. She could be very controlling. Okay? Some of you might have fire in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody with fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've also got the Queen of Swords. So it might have been some justice of needing to choose between two people, Aquarius, between a fire sign and an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay? But this person is Aquarius with 9. You've also got the 4 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, where you're in a committed relationship. Okay? Could be with this person. Okay? But you have to choose between two. Right? Also for the 10 of Pentacles here for 2019. Not free party situation, not defending yourself. Okay? Could have even lost money over this. Or it could be arguments in the family over finance. Okay. What message for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising need to know regarding this 10 of Pentacles? You have the Hangman. So some of you are feeling stuck or not moving forward. Some of you are just reflecting on the situation, on your finances. Some of you. Okay? Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini child, or going to get a message from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Gemini. Okay? Could have water in a chart. Some of you, it's going to be karma. I'm going to be going through karma. Again, because of the free party situation. Okay? There's been juggling going on here. Okay? And in 2019, Aquarius, you're going to come across karma. You have to say, karma is. So the injustice that's taken place in the past will be with a fire sign. And you needing to choose between a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay? There's been some juggling going on in 2018. Could be a past life where you're even your soulmate. But in 2019, because you're not being standing your ground regarding this free party situation, you are going to get some message from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? That you're going to be, things were stagnant and not moving forward. It's going to be karmic for some of you. Alright? Definitely karma. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. I send you love and light. If this resonates with you, please like, share, and follow. And those who want to donate, the links below. Anybody wants further reading, my email's also below. I send you love and light. Namaste.